women, one swimsuit.
How will it fit all of our different body types?
Last time we tried U-Swim, we were pretty impressed.
But this time we're adding multiple body types.
Put this swimsuit to the test.
So all of U-Swim's swimsuits are $139.
And they consist of one pieces, and they consist of bikinis, cheeky bikinis, more full coverage.
It is adjustable for your coverage level. So if you want to, you can show a little bit more of the booty. And if you want to be a little bit conservative, you can show less of the booty. We understand.
And they do have 16 different colors, so there's gotta be something for everyone, right?
They claim to be 7 sizes in 1.
And it claims to go from a size 2 all the way to 14.
There's no underwire or support in the suits, but they claim that they can fit cups A through D.
The suit we're trying on today is called the Posy One Piece, and it is a medium coverage suit.
They claim to adapt to your body's natural shape, so the suit will fit you no matter what.
Knowing something that is gonna fit me kind of summer after summer is something I'm really interested in.
First of all, the color is stunning. This is my favorite color ever. I look great in blue. I can say that because I don't look great in yellow, so.
I see adjustable straps, which is dope.
Which is always good, so if it's a little, you want a little lower, a little higher, you can change that.
I have to remember that the first time I saw a U-Swim bathing suit, I thought it was for a doll. This looks ridiculous.
I don't think I can fit.
So my first time trying U-Swim, honestly, I was shocked and I want to say amazed just because I was able to fit into it because it looked so small.
But I know already that the stretch is magical.
Just because it stretches and fits, like you could put it on, doesn't mean that everybody's gonna feel super comfortable in it or it's gonna flatter their bodies.
That it's really thick and kind of heavy, which tells me that it's probably gonna have a good amount of support. I really like the cut.
The cut at the top is cute. I feel like this could be flattering on a lot of different body types.
This is a cut I typically gravitate towards. It's like this kind of square neck with a thinner strap. It's made in England. Cheerio.
Cheerio. If you're shorter and you're worried about the length,
I don't know.
because it's so sculpted and it's so like snatching, it really does kind of hug your curves.
So for one swimsuit, $139. And you can honestly share it with like anybody if that makes sense. It's not bad.
So I'm optimistic.
So when I first held up the bathing suit, I honestly did not think it would fit. And then as I slowly started to put it on, I was like, oh, okay, I can kind of see why this could fit different body types and different sizes. It's definitely hugging me and it's not uncomfortable, but it's definitely leaving a little bit of a mark because it is tight because in theory, it is supposed to fit somebody smaller than me as well.
I am obsessed with the way it fits me. Because it's such a scrunchy material, I feel like I don't get that saggy diaper feeling that I can in a lot of one pieces. Because if you get a bathing suit wet and it's already saggy, you immediately look like you are wearing a diaper.
Not cute.
It's really soft and I'm like kind of touching the fabric because it feels really nice on. I think it's flattering on here. I like how with this fabric you can kind of pull it up or pull it down depending on how much you want covered here. You can kind of tailor this to how you want it to look on your body.
So it feels really good on the bottom. At the top, I wish there was a little bit more support and just maybe a little bit of a lift. But overall, it still feels good.
Although it's a one size fits all and goes all the way up to a size 14, it fits so snug on my body, which is kind of mind blowing. So I was actually really surprised on how tight it felt on me. So I was like, okay, it'll definitely like fit me and it'll like lay on my body, but the fact that it fits tight on me, crazy. I'm like, wait, are you sure this goes all the way to a size 14?
I love this color. The comfort of this is outstanding. Obviously, yes, it's one size fits all, but it's the fact that yes, it is adapting to my body. That's the part that I love the most about this.
So typically size-wise, I like to buy separates if I'm doing a bikini because I like to get a small top and usually sometimes between a medium and a large bottom. It just depends on the type of suit. If I'm going more for a one piece, I'll typically go right in the middle at a medium just because I know it'll kind of give me some wiggle room if I need to. If I could change anything about this bathing suit, I don't know that I would necessarily. If anything, maybe like just for personal reasons, I would actually even cut out the sides a little bit higher. I just think with one pieces, I really love that feeling of like kind of that high rise.
Generally in a one piece, I will wear an extra small or a small. Personally, I feel like the suit could have a little bit more option when it comes to style because it is a very standard basic suit. The top does a really good job and they have differences in between some of their suits, but I would love to see some differentiation in the leg area, like maybe a high cut swimsuit or maybe a thong swimsuit.
This definitely feels like the size that I would go for. I feel like it's hugging me in all the right places and it feels really comfortable. The top 3 things I look for when searching for a swimsuit is comfortability, adaptability, and how it looks. I need to make sure that my swimsuits are comfortable, that I can walk around in them without having to adjust them the whole time, that I can dance if I'm at a pool party. I like the straight across, but I do wish that there was a little bit of more of a sweetheart neckline. I feel like that's more flattering for me.
So normally when I purchase a swimsuit, it's definitely around a medium. Obviously, depending on where you're buying from or what style swimsuit it is, that always changes. But when it comes to a one piece, definitely go with a medium. I'm actually shocked that it's really tight right here on top of the chest. This is very restricting and it feels all tight going all the way around, which I personally don't mind. It feels like it's not gonna fall down. And it's also really tight around here as well. Again, I don't have an issue with it, but I'm still surprised that they claim to be one size fit all, because if this feels tight on me, like how does it feel on everybody else?
So when it comes to swimwear, typically in a one piece, I would go for a large. When I'm shopping for a swimsuit, I'm usually shopping to like go swimming. I'm not like a tanning kind of girl, so when I'm shopping for something, I want something that I can wear in the ocean. I would say this swimsuit feels like it fits like a large. I am getting a little bit of digging here and in the leg area. But I feel like if I made the straps a little bit looser, that might help, but definitely like in the torso, it feels great.
I typically wear anywhere from an extra large to a 1XL, I guess. I love a good high-rise swimsuit, I do. When I personally go ahead and shop for swimsuits, I look for quality. I definitely want to make sure that anything that I'm wearing, especially when I'm swimming, is up to par in the water. I personally like full-on comfort in a swimsuit. I don't like it when it's tight on me. I feel like when I'm in the water, I should be able to enjoy everything and not worry about my own comfort level. This fits 100% how I would think any other swimsuit I would want to pick out would fit. Probably even better, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, now you've got my attention.
In terms of like cheekiness, I think for a mid coverage, it's totally like serving a good mid area. I don't feel super exposed. I could definitely see myself wearing this on like a family vacation. Yeah, and I just think it does look really high quality. It is really comfortable. It is soft. It is really stretchy, and the color is just incredible.
They didn't even have as many color options as they do now. So now it just has to come down to getting a little bit creative and keeping it fresh, because like I said, I just want really unique pieces.
The butt is just enough coverage. I don't know if everybody will feel comfortable about it, but again, like if you want it to be less, you could just like squish it up a little bit. So honestly, the sizing for me is perfect. I can make it really sexy or make it conservative.
While I do like the adjustable strap element, I think I would want to try one of their suits that just has this material as the strap, because I feel like this is just digging in a little bit too much.
So out of all of the U Swim one pieces, this suit is actually the only one that is adjustable. And I feel like if they were going to get any sort of complaints or backlash, it would make sense that it would be not having the extra adjustability, because everybody's boobs are very, very different.
So I think depending on where you want this to sit at, I could tighten it up and it could be a lot higher depending on your comfort level. I mean, I could probably put it lower and it'd be like, whoa, sexy.
Everybody wins.
I think for what it is, it's a pretty acceptable price point, because I know it's supposed to have a huge like range of sizing. It's supposed to fit a lot of different body types. Even if your body specifically fluctuates sizing, I think that could be a great option for you, because then you don't have to like go out and buy a bunch of new bathing suits all the time.
It's super worth it, because not only is it gonna fit, but it's gonna last forever. I've had my other U swimsuits for up to over 3 years at this point, and I'm obsessed with them as much as I was back then.
Although the swimsuit feels amazing, I still don't think it's worth the price point.
So I understand the price point. The quality is nice. I feel like this is gonna last you a while. It's durable. And the swimsuit is flattering. It's beautiful, it has a nice color, and it fits.
I don't think this is the company for you if you like to kind of change it up a lot. But for me personally, I really just need like 1 or 2 solid suits. So for me, I think this is worth the investment.
In the beginning, I was very shocked about the price point, but obviously after that video and now, honestly, it's the same. It's perfect. It's good.
In terms of it fitting 7 different body types or 7 different sizes, I can't say it wouldn't fit them. I just wonder if they would be at their most comfortable and confident, because we all have certain areas of our body that we like to highlight more than others.
There is no such thing as one size fits all. I think we have discovered that time and time again, but there are pieces that come extremely close. It's a really cool concept. The material really does allow for different body types.
I want to say yes, just because I'm just so shocked on how it forms to my body particularly. And there is a lot of give here, a lot of give there. I don't know. I cannot wait to see the end of this video to see how it looks on everybody else.
I do think that this swimsuit would be able to fit a variety of different women and different sizes. It's kind of like Sisterhood of the Traveling Swimsuit.
That's really good.
I think it can fit 7 sizes in one, just from watching the other videos we've done with these suits. If this suit can fit both me and Sinead, I think maybe it could fit someone a little bit bigger than me too.
And I think it completely surpasses its expectations. I'm definitely bigger than a 14 and it's working for me and I'm loving it.
If I had to rate this bathing suit out of 10, I think I would go a 7. Because we're so close. There's so many factors about it that I really, really love. If I could just personalize it for me, like I said, I would just maybe cut it a little bit higher on the waist.
9. I think it's so good. It might just be my body type too. Like, I don't want to speak for everybody, but you've ran away from one pieces your whole life. Trust me, I get it, and this might be the answer that you've been looking for.
I think this is pretty much up there. The only thing is the pricing, I think, is so expensive. So I'm gonna give them a 9 just because the price point's a little high, but I rate this a 9. It's a good swimsuit.
I give it an 8.7 because it's really comfortable. It makes me feel good, but I wish the neckline was a little bit different and I wish I had a little bit more support in my breasts.
Don't we all? I love the color. I really like the material. I just wish it was a little less tight right here and at the top. So yeah, 8 out of 10.
Honestly, this is a full 10. I think You Swim as a whole is a 10 in my book.
Knowing that you are ordering something, especially online, knowing that it's going to fit you, that is, as they say, priceless.